Stay with us, more fun here on HSN after this.
Thing I love about shopping at HSN for the holidays?
Oh, that one's easy. FlexPay.
FlexPay is like Santa's little helper.
It allows me to get everything on my gift list
And make monthly payments with no interest or fees.
Even if you're on the naughty list.
I got a gaming system for my nephew,
a pair of funky boots for my sister,
And a little something just for me.
FlexPay allows me to be the best gift giver I can be.
without the worries of paying for all of my holiday shopping at once.
Beat that layaway.
Worry about one less thing with our Protection Plus plans at HSN. Electronics, fitness equipment, even jewelry can be covered. Shop smart and protect your purchase. It's easy to add when you're checking out. Search Protection Plus at hsn.com for more details.
We're making bigger even better with our supersize values, and they're available only at HSN. Supersize values are based on the price per ounce of the same item in a smaller size and may not reflect a price at which HSN would sell the item. Have questions? Call us at 1-800-284-3900.
Find your Mary. Find your Mary here on HSN. Again, thank you to everybody who's ordering our Samurai Security Alarm 2-pack. If you're tuning in right now expecting to see it, I apologize. We did it a little earlier because we sold out of our Arlo. So 2-pack of Arlo, $29 and change. It is available for you right now if you're placing orders on 5 flexible payments. We're going to keep on going though. Great things in this hour, including our HP laptop. But first, if you were to ask what is HSN's most successful, most popular electronic of all time, well, that's an easy one. It's called Viewpoint. It's a scanner, a magic wand, if you will. You can scan anything, anytime, anywhere, any place. Receipts. You want to keep receipts, we're going to scan them. Grandma's recipes, we're going to scan them. You're getting married and you want to go through magazines and start picking out which floral bouquet, we're going to scan them. Students at school or college, rather than photocopying or buying textbooks, we're going to scan them. You miss a lecture, we're going to scan the notes. Digitizing photographs, we're going to scan them. Here's why today's been a big day for the Viewpoint One scanner. Normally, we offer the Viewpoint One scanner, and we offer this. I want to show you. It's down front. It's called the dock. This is the dock where it's $80, and what it does, folks, is with the dock, you're able to kind of position the scanner in, and it locks it down. I've got the dock at home. I spent, I believe, $60 I got it for on a special sale day. Normally, it's about 73 or 75. We're going to include it tonight. So the Viewpoint dock is included when you order tonight. That's normally $70, this is $89, so it's an amazing deal. I'll take you through the colors and we'll kind of wow you with all the things that you can do with it. This is champagne that looks like a yellow gold. This is pewter. This is black. This is blue, purple, red, and then the rose gold at the side. I always take for granted that everybody that's watching HSN has one of these. If you don't have one of these yet, you gotta get one. If you have one of the original models, upgrade, because this is the newest version. It's a higher resolution, it's a faster capability, so you can scan literally so fast and easy. Let's dive in. Our good friend Lori Leland is here.
Hi.
Lori, it's like seeing an old friend when I see this.
It really is.
But a new old friend.
It's so funny. Callie was saying earlier, oh, I know that product. Yeah, we all know it. It's been wildly popular here at HSN. It's our #1 top-selling electronic item. And here's what we love about it. It's the most versatile scanner we offer. So here's what you can do. You simply put that picture, that business card, that handwritten recipe card right here, and it automatically goes through with that auto dock feeder. So now you don't have to worry, is there human error? Am I going too fast or too slow? It automatically does it. And look how fast this is. It is scanning everything for you. This is the latest and greatest, that 4th generation of the Viewpoint Magic Wand. So it has the giant 1.5-inch screen right here, really easy to use. This even has a built-in battery. So while it is connected to the dock, that battery is charging so that when you want to take this on the go, you know, you can scan 400 times, just bring it out with you, and now you can take it everywhere. So imagine this. You're going to be seeing maybe loved ones for the holiday season. I certainly hope you are. And maybe it's people you haven't seen in quite some time. You're going to be able to grab their photo photo albums. You're gonna be able to go through their dusty shoebox of pictures or whatever it is, however they're storing their pictures. And now everybody in the family can share because you can email them once they're digital. It's a great way for you to free the photo. So this is my mother-in-law's baby book of my husband.
She let you have it?
Well, I don't know that she remembers that I took it, or I might be in trouble. She really wanted it back. So I am scanning these photographs, and this could be at her house, so I don't even have to leave the house with it. And now I've captured a copy. There's no way these are coming out, right? We've tried in the past. It ruins the photograph. They're stuck here permanently. And look, they're starting to age in yellow. So we are stopping that aging process right here, right now, simply by scanning. And again, email it off, and now everybody in the whole family has a copy, and now no one's fighting over the pictures. It's wonderful.
If you've not done it yet, knowing that you've got the capability to be able to digitize the photos is a wonderful thing. It's funny though, as we go through this, there's an application for every one of us. Every student is better off for having this.
So true.
Every business person is better off for having this. Every homeowner is better off for owning one of these. It becomes a tool. I mean, Laurie, look, listen, I've had mine now going on 8 years.
Right.
So for me
too,
it's a part of my everyday life.
Oh my gosh, I use it all the time. So my husband started buying old homes and remodeling them. He has a ton of paperwork where we're going through that process. He scans right here just like this, emails the files. It's the easiest way in the whole world to be able to scan and save and share. And then here's the thing too, you're getting this cable that you're gonna attach to any Mac or PC computer, and you don't have to download any software at all whatsoever. And then you simply push the button right on the top like I just did, and then look what happens.
Done.
Right on your computer screen, all of the images pop right up. And I'll tell you what, if you've ever tried to use it, and I've done all these since the beginning of the show, so we've done quite a few here. If you have ever tried to find the pictures on a flatbed scanner, first of all, you're lifting the lid, you're trying to position where the paper goes. Does it go face up or face down? Then where does that photo end up? Where does that picture go? When you scan it and you use your wand, you know exactly where it is, and it's right here on your computer. Look at this, these birth announcements, wedding invitations.
Things you want to keep.
Things that are gonna clutter up your house, but you can't bear to let go of. This is gonna be the ultimate way for you to have a copy of all of that, and now you can get rid of the paper clutter. I got rid of an entire file cabinet in my life. And look at this, pinching and zooming in. So if this is a product manual or a warranty card, now you know where it is, and you can even make it larger right on your computer, which is nice too.
And bear in mind, there's no preloaded software on your PC or your
needed.
Mac.
Nope.
It's so easy to use, right? Here are the colors in terms of what's now remaining. Our champagne, which is really, in fact, the champagne is this one. It's like a yellow gold, nearly gone. This is gonna be our pewter, our black, our blue, our purple, our red, and our rose gold. It's not that you don't see Viewpoint on HSN, but when we do the offer that includes the dock is when I kind of get on my soapbox and I say, you should get it today, because that's a $70, $75 value. I mean, I bought it to go with mine, and I spent about $60 on special. So to get it at no extra charge, it's just a fabulous opportunity, because then you've got everything you need. It becomes your scanning station. But then if you want to set it free, you can take this magic wand and scan anything, anytime, anywhere, any place.
You really can. So if you are seeing family members over the holidays, or you go to a friend's house and they have some very sophisticated artwork on the wall, guess what? You can scan it, print it out, put it on your own wall if you want. You might want to tell them first so they're not surprised when they come to your house. But this is our family crest. This was on my mom and dad's wall. This could stay right there. You walk right up to it and you're able to scan it with that Viewpoint. All you do is press the button. You just move at kind of a nice normal pace. And this is capturing every little bit of it. Do you know this can scan up to 6 feet long, Adam? So you can scan pretty much anything you can imagine. I've just captured it. You can see right there on that 1.5-inch screen that the scan is perfect. You can even scan as a JPEG or as a PDF. So if you want it to be an editable file, you can do that. And then think about this, for home decor projects, for your countertops, for your flooring, whatever it is you want to scan, basically you can bring this scanner right to it. So if it's making sure your brand new throw pillows are gonna match your new comforter, this is gonna work perfectly for that. And then when you get home, all you do is you just pop it right back in the dock. It automatically starts to charge the battery once again. And then to find the scans, again, all you do is you just press that button right there. It automatically pops up right on your computer screen. See, I didn't have to touch one single thing. And then look at this. So again, look at all the scans I've done since the beginning of the show. I've done quite a few things. There's that family crest. It turned out beautifully. But I want you to see the detail. This is 1,200 dots per inch while docked, or 1,050 dots per inch when it's on the go. But look at the detail, and the color is exact, Adam. It's just perfect.
It's a one-of-a-kind product. You know, I say about students at school being able to go to textbooks rather than not necessarily having to buy all of them, scanning, photocopying, scanning instead, free of charge. For many of us, receipts, documents, important financial documents or warranties or medical documents, we scan them, we declutter, and we protect them, we secure them on our computers. You know, we could spend the whole hour talking about digitizing photographs, because the attic full of them, we know we've got to do it. But again, this moment, if I could kind of put a bow on this moment, a reason why this is the day to buy this as a gift for you or anybody is because of that dock. Normally, I'm stood here and I say, listen, if you want kind of extra versatility, get the dock. It's $75. No, it's free today. If you order it right now, it's no extra charge. You get both for $89.99 and the 4 flex pay and the free shipping and handling. So it's a great opportunity to dive in and get something that you'll use. We all buy stuff that we don't always use. Lori, this, as I said, I mean, I've had mine 8 years or so. I use it.
We use it like almost every day.
I was gonna say virtually every day.
And it doesn't take up hardly any space on your desk or in your kitchen. Wherever you wanna put this, it's a lot less space than a big flatbed scanner. So think about this too, handwritten recipe cards from a loved one. Now you've stopped the aging process. This one happens to be missing a corner. It's from my great-grandmother, so it's quite old. But now I've stopped that aging process. It's not gonna get any more yellow than that. I can even go in digitally and correct it if I wanna make it better. Are you out doing some networking? Are you getting business cards and then you don't know where you put them later or you can't find them? You can digitize now with your Viewpoint Magic Wand letters to Santa or those return address labels that come back to you. You're gonna be able to scan those, and now again, they're on your computer. And then think about this too, for fire, flood, bad weather. You wanna get out of your home and make sure you have all of your photographs with you. If you digitize them and you put them on the cloud or file sharing or even on a computer, it's a lot easier to carry than boxes and boxes of photographs in your vehicle if you need to get out. Like we've had to, you know, we've had to kind of escape for the hurricane weather. So take a look at this. A lot of folks say, well, you know, I'll just take a picture of it with my phone. Don't do that, because this is my black and white wedding photo. It turned out green on my phone. I didn't do anything out of the ordinary. I just took a picture of it.
Not right, Lori.
But it isn't the right color. Look at my skin looks green. I don't like it. And there's a horrible glare on the screen that I couldn't avoid no matter what I did. When you use your Viewpoint scanner, you're gonna get that perfect scan every time. The other thing I love about this, especially when you're using it docked, not only is it super fast, but it just scans the picture. So when you're using that flatbed, here's what happens. It scans the picture, but it also happens to scan all of the white space that is around the picture.
It's a problem.
When you're using your Viewpoint, you don't have to crop out all the white space. It just scans the picture.
Guys, we know we're running out of time and we're busy on this one. Again, I think it's the bonus dock that's causing the sensation. We've sold 1 million or so of these Viewpoint One scanners, and I kind of said it at the beginning, but it's worth pointing out. Think about this. Every electronic we've ever sold, every TV and computer, every printer, every electronic you've ever seen on this network, our #1 most popular, most successful electronic of all time is this. This, right here, this. More people bought this than any other electronic. More people reviewed this electronic more than any other. 1 million sold, 1,000 reviews, a scanner that goes wherever you want it to go. It's gonna be on air again after today, but today, if you buy it, you get the $70 dock included. The thing is, because I own this, and again, I bought it, I do want you to get that. So even when that's not included, I will recommend you get it because I think it takes it to the next level. But if you buy it today, you get it for no extra money. So in my eyes, it's worth it. Lori, I see you're digitizing some more wonderful artwork from your son.
This is like a huge running joke in our household. My son is literally cranking out 5 pieces of artwork every single day. And he said to me the other day, you're keeping all that, right, Mommy?
Of course, Mommy.
And I said, you know it, buddy. And I took him over to the computer and I showed him all of his scanned artwork. Because I'll tell you what, I had these giant buckets, these giant like big bins worth of work on it. And I am telling you, it was taking up so much space in my office that there was not room for anything else. So to digitize now and know that I can email this off to Grandma and Grandpa, I can share with the community and friends and family, whatever it is you want to share, but I can throw the paper away. It really is the ultimate clutter buster. That's one of the things I love about it, and just so easy to use. So this, because this is that, you know, that perfect size, 8.5 by 11, this would fit through if I wanted to run it through the dock.
Yes.
And this will scan again up to 6 feet long. But then look at this, I'm just moving this naturally over this surface, and it is capturing every little bit of it, and now I can feel free to throw that away. It really is such a great, great product. It's the reason why we've sold almost 1 million. I'd say it's sort of popular here in HSN.
Just a little bit. Just a little.
Just a skosh popular.
You get the flexibility of being able to, you know, transfer things onto your computer, keep them, secure them, documents, recipes, receipts for tax season. Oh, you gotta have a viewpoint.
The receipts, I forgot to talk about the receipts.
Yes,
the thermal receipts fade. And then you can't read them at all. So if you're waiting on a refund on some of these, scan them immediately so you don't have to worry about them fading.
Thank you, Lori Leland.
Thank you so much, Adam.
We love our viewpoint. Thank you for all of your orders. Again, the colors there, you get the bonus stock if you order right now. Many of you are tuning in at 10 p.m. expecting to see our Samurai buy one, get one. Unfortunately, we did it a little earlier in the show because we've been selling out of everything, Lori Leland.
I know, it's a crazy night.
What a crazy night.
Wow.
It is available tonight. There are, I think, 3,500 spoken for. I just grabbed one, but it's a 130 decibel alarm, louder than a military aircraft taking off. If, God forbid, you're in danger, you pull down, you yank down on this, and it unleashes an unworldly sound, folks. You know, an attacker's worst enemy is sound because it creates attention. Tonight, we're buy one, get one. I'm showing you one, but you're gonna get 2 of them. So 2 gold, 2 black, 2 blue, 2 pink, 2 silver, 2 purple. Stocking stuffers, individually boxed. Get one for your niece, your nephew, your sister, your brother, Uncle Doug, Aunt Susan, everybody. Put it on your key ring for when you're walking the dog or on the dog leash. It's important to have one of these, and the batteries come included as well. Again, 5 flex pay for this airing only, $6. 680-914. Just a reminder that this Friday, Amy and I are going to be back with another Friday night show. We love to showcase the latest, greatest, newest things for you. We have a good time. We eat quite a lot as well. That's one of our favorite. We drink quite a lot, you say, Lori. I don't know what you're inferring there. We have a good time, shall we say. Thank you for all of your orders. Ask for Viewpoint, ask for Samurai, and ask for HSN. We'll be right back after this.
'Tis the season to be a VIP. Apply for the HSN card and instantly get $20 off when you're approved. As an HSN card VIP, you'll get the best deals on holiday shopping. Enjoy extra flex on beauty, fashion, and jewelry gifts all the time. And 12-month VIP financing on electronics, toys, and home items $3.99 and up. Plus exclusive VIP offers. And there's no annual fee. Apply now. Call 1-800-695-1418 or visit hsn.com/HSN card.
Oh, John. Well, again?
Okay, I know. That one's mine, okay?
Yeah, definitely.
Honey. Perfect.
Oh, good.
Thank you for tuning in tonight. It's been one of those more crazy nights. I'll tell you, things changing, things selling out. We're going to kind of spend a little bit of time on one of our wonderful holiday offers from HP. HP and HSN have been a wonderful marriage made in heaven for many, many years, and HP give our customers some of the best deals in the country. Today, we have an offer for you on their big screen, always a rarer size, but their 17.3-inch touch screen laptop that gives you not only a terabyte hard drive, but gives you 8 gigs of RAM for great multitasking, gives you beautiful quality stereo sound, built-in true HD webcam, and of course the opportunity to really use this as your play station, as it were, your power station. If you're looking to create, maybe it's for work or school or college, this can be anything you want it to be. One thing it doesn't have to be is a fortune. So tonight on HSN, while supplies last, we have a price that is down from nearly $1,000 to $599. We're honoring our most generous flex. I was checking to confirm. 6 flex pay. It's the most we ever do. So 6 flex pay of $100 and free shipping and handling. If you happen to have an HSN credit card, we're doing 12-month VIP financing. That brings the price down to $50 a month. So that's a great way to go. And if you don't have an HSN card, please feel free to apply for one on 1-800-695-1418. You can start using it immediately. One of the things, don't ask, one of the things that we are excited to do tonight is obviously showcase the power of HP. And HP can do so much, especially when it's the best of brands. So when it's HP, when it's Intel inside, especially the Pentium Gold processor, which we're gonna spend a bit of time on as well. I wonder if our lovely producer, Erin, could help me a little with the colors. The colors are down front. It's hard for me to see. We have our silver, the mauve next to it. We have blue and the rose gold. Rose gold, most popular. And in total, there are, would you say, Erin, about 250 in each option? Was that a good approximation? Less. If you want the blue, there's about 175. So there's a lot to kind of get into here. Mr. Aaron Berger, Superstar Electronics guest host, is here. How are you, sir?
I'm good, how are you, sir?
Aaron,
what a night you've had.
What a night.
The Samurai?
What a night.
Extraordinary product.
Everything going on, right?
But now we've got the #1 selling brand, if I do say so myself, and I do say so myself, the #1 selling brand at HSN, HP, the #1 selling computer brand in America. We've got the #1 selling processor in the world.
Yep.
Not Pentium Silver.
I won't have it.
Only gold for you.
Only gold.
Only gold for Adam. Intel Pentium Gold inside. It really is the best of the best. And the screen size that everybody wishes they'd bought. And I mean that genuinely. You know, nobody ever looked at their screen and goes, gosh, I wish I'd bought a smaller screen. I really hate how easily, how simply I can see that screen. With the 17, look at that. With the 17-inch touch screen, it is such a pleasure, whether you're—
It's different class.
It really is. It puts you in a whole different class. Easier to use, more fun to use. Look at that beautiful, just gorgeous resolution. But the thing about this is, yes, you've got the larger size, but it's still a great weight. This is not an extremely heavy computer. It's just a little bit over 5 pounds. You've got a nice long battery life, all the extras. And we're gonna go through from the backlit keyboard, the HP True Vision webcam built in, optical drive built in, all your goodies. Treat yourself. Computer's something you use every day. You might as well have one that you absolutely love. I think this might be the answer.
I think for so many of us, we make do with a laptop that is not so great.
Don't we?
That kind of struggles to keep up with the pace that we want to work at, something that's slow or is bogged down with viruses or crashes a lot, you know, and there's no need to be like that when you have a laptop that's at $599, that's that next generation. Already that rose gold is the #1 seller, so we're excited to share that with you. If you are somebody that is starting a home-based business or has family or friends that are kind of looking to take on a new challenge in the new year, maybe an online educational course, this is gonna be a wonderful thing to give and gift this holiday season. I mean, it's a main Christmas present, right? A main Hanukkah present, a main Kwanzaa present, a main gift that can change everything. Again, power of HP and Microsoft all together in one unit, as it were. We mentioned the size of the screen because it just makes life a lot better. Aaron, you said the touch screen as well, which is, it changes everything. It's more intuitive, it's more organic.
There are so many superlatives about this computer, so I'm just gonna throw them out there. I know it sounds like a lot of superlatives. It's because There just are. It is, in fact, let's take a look at the screen and I'll kind of talk you through some of these as I demonstrate some things. It is the largest screen that we offer in any laptop at HSN. So the #1 largest screen. It's the most RAM we've done in a computer this year.
Right.
Why is that important? It's 8 gigabytes of RAM. Why is RAM important? RAM is important for lots of reasons. One of the reasons is multitasking. You see, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 6 things up and running here, 6 programs up and running. I'm on hsn.com. I've got a little 3D paint program up here.
Very cute.
And that's part of Windows 10, which we'll talk a little bit more about in a minute. So the most RAM that we've done all year, the largest hard drive that we've done this year, a full terabyte hard drive. I think we have a little video that we can show you guys. What does a terabyte hard drive mean? Well, that refers to how much you can store on your computer. So how many movies you can store on your computer, how much music you can store on your computer, how many photos we can store. And I think we have either a little video or a little still we can show you there that will show you exactly how much a full terabyte is. The #1 processor brand in the world, Intel. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, Intel inside. And if you notice, there's gold all around, not silver. Silver's great. Intel Pentium Gold is the latest version of the Intel processor. Let's show that video. So how much can you store on your computer? Oh, yeah, great. How much can you store on your computer in terms of how many videos can you store? How much music can you store? How many games, et cetera, et cetera? Again, this is the largest storage that we've done all year on a computer with a full terabyte. You can store 250 hours of high definition video, which is about 1,000 hours of standard definition video, 16,000 hours of music, about 1/3 of a million photos. So it is a ton of information to be able to store. Remember, on a computer that only weighs 5.6 pounds. So yeah, you've got the biggest screen, you've got the biggest hard drive, you've got the most RAM, you've got the #1 processor in the world, you've got the #1 selling computer in America and the #1 selling brand at HSN. It's everything you need. And when you put that with the touchscreen, I think the touchscreen is the biggest difference here probably because yeah, it's our biggest screen and that's great, but it's also a touchscreen. If you can do a touchscreen, and the problem, the only reason I think that anybody wouldn't do a touchscreen is because of price, but HSN has made it so affordable tonight. If you can do a touchscreen, it's what you want. It is the way that we really compute now. And with Windows 10 built in, the latest operating system from Microsoft. Now, Windows 10 can be used on non-touchscreen computers as well, but it's really built to be used in a touchscreen environment. And when you get to use it with the touchscreen, my gosh, you'll love it. It's so simple to use. In fact, let me just show you here. I'm gonna close, I've got all these windows open. I'm just gonna close all these windows for a moment to show you what the computer looks like here. Windows 10 looks like versions of Windows that you've used in the past. And that's one of the brilliant things about it is it's sort of instantly familiar, but more powerful.
Yes.
So bottom left-hand corner, we press our start button. That opens up all of your live tiles. What are live tiles? Live tiles are your music and your games and your movies. We'll talk about the Windows Store here in a little bit. There's all of your programs, everything, Adam, at your fingertips.
Now, you see what Aaron just did, though? He's showing off with his, his so nimble fingers. But the reality is we're also used to using our fingers on our phones and our tablets.
That's right.
Why don't we use it on the laptop?
That's right.
It just makes no sense. So let's maybe single that out as a reason to upgrade tonight to a touch screen laptop experience that is more organic to use, just an easier, better experience, and of course at a price that is so just, I suppose, affordable. Again, when you start adding it all up, the specs and of course the 17.3-inch screen, $599 is wonderful. Aaron's done other touchscreen laptops at $599, but they're the 15-inch.
That's right.
You know, Aaron, I remember when you first told me, you said, the 17-inch screen is a little rarer. And I remember thinking, really, is it? You don't ever imagine that to be the case. Right. When I go into the store and look, you weren't kidding around.
Yeah, you simply don't see it as much. The #1 selling screen size in America is the 15.6-inch size. But if you can do the size that's just a little bit bigger, particularly, if you're thinking of this as your main computer, the computer that you go to all the time, the computer that you use all the time, with all of your extra features built in, for example, a backlit keyboard. Look. That makes such a difference. It's all of these little sort of creature comforts that make such a big deal. For example, a backlit keyboard. So what does that mean? That means being able to lie in bed at night and not turn on the lights in order to see what you're typing, or being able to be if your kids are in a classroom and if they're doing a presentation. Look, you see the difference? That's without a backlit keyboard. You couldn't type. Obviously, you can't see anything.
Right.
As soon as you turn the keyboard on, you're good to go.
Right. It's an upgrade.
It is an upgrade, and typically it's an expensive upgrade.
Yeah.
You've sold $1,200, $1,400 computers that don't have backlit keyboards before, right? So that's another one of the great things. We'll turn the lights back on here and I'll show you something else that most people don't expect. Less than a third of computers in the US have an optical drive built in. Your new computer does. So when you want to listen to a music, or you want to watch a movie, or you want to burn any sort of information, your optical drive is there, you're ready to go, fully kitted out, fully loaded computer.
Let's just do a quick quantity update. Lovely Erin, our producer, just said that navy is the best seller, that blue.
So that's this one right here.
160 left in the blue if you do want the blue. And it is selling twice as fast. That's the power of Mr. Aaron Berger, you see. Aaron, hold another colour. Hold another colour.
Somebody bring me Paisley. Let's see how good this is.
If anybody can, you can. So blue, for obvious reasons, a beautiful, beautiful colour. We also have that rose gold, which is down here. You got to see that rose gold, which is so good. The mauve, which is it, Aaron?
I don't. So when I look it up on Google, it says mauve.
Right.
So that's what I go with, but I think it's a potato.
Because you just say, I always think of when you say stove, mauve.
That's how I remember it. Rhymes with stove is how I remember it.
Some mauve. We'll go with mauve then.
Okay, we're going with mauve.
Too complicated. 200 or so in mauve, and of course we have our silver as well. Reason to buy tonight, our most generous flex pay, so 6 monthly payments of $100, free shipping and handling. Oh, and remember the other thing as well, this is that rare time where if you buy your laptop this evening, you have an astonishing return policy. And I say that because in the world of electronics, normally there's a restocking fee or a penalty if, God forbid, you were to return it. When you shop with us, you have till the end of January 2020 to return it if you are not 100% completely satisfied. So I want you to feel confident about buying and shopping with HSN. We kind of do things a little bit crazily around here, but good crazy. You're always at the forefront of everything we do, so we want to make sure that you are the happiest. HP and HSN, I mean, powerhouses together. Nobody else has this offer, this touchscreen and the real estate on the screen. If you're watching Netflix or movies or creating, Aaron was doing the fun little cartoons earlier, you can do it all by using your hands, your fingers, or you can use the touchpad, or you can have an additional mouse if you so desire. It's just a 10 times better experience. And at this price, we can afford to upgrade. Aaron, everything evolves. Everything gets better. Perhaps not you and I, but everything else gets better.
We're classics.
Vintage.
There ever were.
Vintage.
Oh, even worse.
This, though, is better than a laptop that you and I could have sold 2, 3, 4 years ago.
Yeah, I mean, imagine 2, 3, 4 years ago what a 17-inch touch screen laptop would have cost. I'm not
remortgaged,
sure.
You know?
Exactly, the house mortgage.
Seriously?
Yeah, no, it really would have been a different proposition. Again, sort of taking a look, just go, if you're just joining us, taking a look at the specs on the computer, the largest screen on any laptop computer that we've done this year, so on any portable computer, weighs only a little bit over 5 pounds. So while we've got the great big screen, we've got the touch screen, I'll just kind of turn it around here to show you the screen while we're talking through some of these things. It only weighs a little bit over 5 pounds. So it's really, truly a portable, truly an on-the-go computer. There's the webcam that we're gonna show off just a little bit more here in a minute. All of the upgrades in terms of RAM. What is RAM? RAM is what allows you to multitask. Right now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have about 8 programs up and running on the computer, and you can see there's really no pausing, there's no waiting, there's no hesitating. Even when we're live streaming, the computer that we have in the center of the table here, I think we're live streaming hsn.com. You could be live streaming Hulu, you could be live streaming Netflix, you could be live streaming Prime Video, whatever it is, any of your streaming services, and you're not waiting on your computer. So again, the single most RAM of any computer we've offered this year. RAM is also important in your internet speed, not so much it doesn't control the speed of the internet itself, but it contributes to your upload and download capabilities. We live in a world of high definition video, of high definition audio, of larger file sizes, and RAM is a big contributor when it comes to your speed on the internet. Sometimes we think, erroneously, it turns out, oh, the internet is slow today.
Right.
The internet in general, unless you're on a dial-up, modem somewhere, which would be a pretty uncommon experience today, the internet is really quite fast for most of us. If you have Wi-Fi in your house, your internet should be really darn fast. If your computer is 3, 4, 5, 6 years old and it doesn't have a large amount of RAM, it doesn't have a good processor like the Intel Pentium Gold processor, it doesn't have some of these latest specs in it. It doesn't have a big hard drive. Maybe you've filled your hard drive. That's another thing that people kind of tend to forget about. That tends to slow your computer down. This has the largest hard drive as well. So all these superlatives, which really do add up to a better experience.
I think for anybody that's, I mean, just as Aaron's talking, I'm kind of playing around and using it. Sometimes keyboards drive me nuts, Aaron. There is such a thing as a bad keyboard.
Yeah,
I'm not wrong though, am I?
No, not at all. Not at all. You're not. Yeah, the first host. Suzanne is another one of our electronics hosts, right. And she talks about keyboards all the time. Right. And same thing. I have used a lot of keyboards where they're kind of squishy.
Yeah.
This is has kind of a nice firm. They're called island style keys or Oasis style keys, individually tiled. Yeah. There's 3 different ways to say basically the same thing. Well, here's the 4th way. Chiclet style keyboards.
Oh, look at
individually tiled, Oasis style, island style. Some people call them chiclet style. Let's just show you what we're talking about here. This is that keyboard that is really nice to use. The other thing you'll notice is there's a numeric keypad on the side. That's a really convenient thing to, whether you're doing a little bit of banking or paying your bills online or whatever it is, so nice to have a full a full, what's it called?
Alphanumeric keypad?
Yeah. I can't think of it. Numeric keypad on the side. That's what it's called.
I'm always there to help you.
Thank you.
I'm not much help.
Not really. Sorry. I thought you'd be like, oh, that's what we call up.
No, I'm sorry. Do you know why though?
Why is that?
I do have an excuse. I was thinking about the shopping party I'm hosting later.
What's that?
Yeah, I know you'd ask that. Good
Seriously,
question.
what is the shopping?
I really don't know.
And am I
know.
invited?
Well, it's online only.
Okay.
I'm not very social.
It's a nice way of saying no, you're not specifically invited. Go ahead.
But I do encourage you, Aaron, as
shopping party later tonight.
At 11:30 on Facebook, on HSN's Facebook page, I will be hosting a shopping party, and I'll be able to introduce you to some of our favorite products for the holiday season. I hope to see you there. I'll be interacting and chatting with you. So 11:30.
11:30, you say?
I know you'll be there, right?
11:30. Yeah, I will.
Don't you be sleeping now.
How do I watch?
Just on Facebook.
Go to Facebook. That's it.
That popular website.
Okay. What's it called?
Facebook.
Okay.
Lots of faces.
And in there, if I type in HSN,
yes, that's
it's going to take me out.
I'll be there.
I'm serious.
I'll be there. Good.
Is this the first time we've done this?
There's been a couple. After I do it, though,
we're gonna cut it. Okay,
there'll be me, my mom, and Chelsea. That's it. Hopefully you can join me.
I will be there.
Thank
honestly,
you, sir.
I will.
Thank you.
I can write little comments.
I'll hold you to that. Okay, so blue's nearly gone. If you do want the blue, there's about 100 left. Rose gold, silver, or of course the mauve as well that we have. A new laptop for under the tree this holiday season would be such a wonderful gift to give somebody, but also give yourself. Don't let another day go by where you are, making do. You want more storage, you want more multitasking capability, all of your music and photos and videos, your games, they're all gonna go on here. Remember, the way you're gonna interact with it is gonna be different now that it's a touch screen, right? So this is a much better experience. And the fact that this is bigger all in all. So it may only weigh 5.4 pounds, but this being in 17.3 inches gives you more real estate to watch your movies or to create with it. So the reason why it's on, if I didn't already say this, Aaron, I'll say it again. Yeah. Our today's special sold out earlier today. So in its place, we had the Arlo, which sold out as well.
Right.
Since
a theme.
There's a theme. So the folks were able to work some magic and bring this to air for our final electronics item of the evening. So we have now total with everybody on the phone line about 650 or 670 before it's completely sold out. We have lots of great deals on laptops, but for those of you that want the best, at 17.3 inches and touchscreen, this is a really remarkable price. The one thing that I do want to just draw your attention to as well, above and beyond also a software suite that comes included. Maybe, Aaron, let's kind of do that first, and then we've got to talk about Viper.
Sounds great. Okay, so and they actually go together beautifully. So first, we include, and this is something that's exclusive to HSN, we're the only place in the world that brings you this 17-inch laptop, Intel Pentium Gold processor, 8 gigabytes of RAM, full terabyte hard drive. And I don't mean to just throw specs at you, but I do want you to understand that we've loaded this guy up. We include $492 of additional, say that again, $492 of additional software and services, including Bigger Brain online training, Password Boss Premium, Hotspot Shield Premium, which protects you when you're out and about online, Pizzap Pro, which is a great video and editing, photo editing suite, a full year of that, Pandora Premium, Maelstrom Basic, you guys know the entertainment coupon book? Yes. So cool. Well, now it's digital. So that same entertainment coupon book that you probably used to buy from the Girl Scouts or the Boy Scouts or from your church or your school or whatever, we're actually including that. Lots of buy one, get one free coupons for restaurants and just really, really good stuff and really good deals there. So again, just the software we're including, $492 in additional software. There is, however, one piece of software that Adam and I both just really emphatically recommend in addition, and that of course is Viper Security. And I want to double check, you're going to see the graphic change over here for a second. This is the 8 version, is that correct, Aaron? So I'm just double checking with our, yeah,
Were you
that's
asking
it. Okay,
yourself?
So I know, so people always wonder, I'm Aaron, and then our producer is Aaron.
Oh, I wondered.
And that's why when Adam says things like the lovely Aaron, he does not necessarily mean me. He means our lovely producer Aaron, who's
I better be careful.
the booth. That's right, people. Yeah, so yeah, in case you're wondering. So here we go. This is the 8 licensed version. There's something really cool about this, though. Do you realize this is the one of the first times we have done not just 8, this doesn't just protect 8 PCs, it's 8 PCs or 8 Macs
This is a huge new innovation.
Brand new. I'm so excited because look, Viper has for a long time been our #1 selling antivirus, anti-spyware, anti-malware program at HSN. The really cool thing about Viper, you see over here where it says 8, it protects 8 computers for the life of 8 computers. You don't buy it every single year. No. It's not a subscription you have to pay for and pay for and pay for. And it protects 8 computers. So when you do the math on that, it's $10 per computer for the life of the computer to be fully protected. And again, that's 8 PCs and or Macs, any combination of those. So maybe you've got 4 Macs, you've got 4 PCs, whatever, however you want to do the math on it. Really exciting because I know if your household is like my household, you're a multi-operating system. I've got Macs, I've got PCs, I've got them both. Yeah, and I want them all to be protected, and Viper is the best at that.
We cannot recommend it more highly enough. It's a brilliant product that costs you nothing ongoing. You buy it one time and then you're covered 8 PCs or Macs or a mixture of, and it's free forever. One other thing that we do want to spend a moment on is something called PC Mover. We get a lot of people who say, you know, I want to buy a new laptop, but I'm nervous about moving my important documents to my new computer. And then, on the other hand, how do I delete all the stuff from my old computer?
Yeah, and,
right?
and PC Mover is such a wonderful option for that. So PC Mover is software, and it's also a piece of hardware. So let me show you what it does. And it gives me a chance to show off one of the ports on your computer as well. Actually, let me do this real quickly. You've got your optical drive, you've got 3 USB ports, you have an SD card slot, and I'll do all this again. But on the other side, there is a Ethernet port. So you take, this cable comes along with PC Mover, you pop this cable into your computer, it goes into this computer on one end, and then the other end goes into your old computer. This moves not only your pictures and your movies and your music, it also moves your program. Yeah. So if you have the Microsoft Office suite, is one that people ask me about a lot. Like, well, I have Microsoft Office, but I don't have my activation code for it anymore. You don't need it. PC Mover moves everything from your old computer to your new computer, and then to Adam's point, if you want, it will also format your old computer to government standards. Yes. So if you're selling it or you're giving it away or you're donating it, you can know that the credit card that you've put in there, your tax information, your social security, that is all totally wiped and totally gone. It's the only product of its kind that is a Microsoft recommended product. It really is great. I think the world of it. So that's PC Mover for anybody who wants to move all their movies and music and games and also their old programs from their old computer to their new computer.
Just great solutions. And folks, if you want to read more about it, please go online at hsn.com. As we kind of now look to bring to a close our HP deal for tonight. We have about 15 minutes left. Here are the colors if you're trying to decide which. That beautiful blue, that navy blue, #1 bestseller, nearly gone now. 4 dozen left before it's sold out. Rose gold is coming in close second. Also very limited. We have mauve, and we have that beautiful silver as well, which is a lighter, brighter silver. 4 colors, 4 choices, 6 flex pay. So with the 6 flex pay, super affordable to get this home tonight. Again, you might be getting this home and immediately wrapping it up and putting it under the tree. You have till the end of January of 2020 to return this to us for a refund of the purchase price. If God forbid there's something wrong, maybe you get the silver and you say, I should have got the mauve. Well, you can return it for whatever the reason may be. Never feel bad about doing that. Many electronics stores will charge you a big restocking fee. We don't do that. So, Aaron, we talk a lot about Intel Pentium Gold. Yeah, we talk about the big screen, the touch screen. This combination, it is a powerhouse.
It is, because any of these one things on their own are great. It's awesome that it's a 17-inch touchscreen. Great that it has 8 gigs of RAM for multitasking. Great that it has the largest hard drive that we've done this year. Great that it has Intel Pentium, but it's really when they all come together that you have an experience. And again, you don't have to take our word for it. I tell all my friends, my electronic friends, if you can, buy your electronics from HSN at the end of October, because it really makes for the longest return window, frankly. You know, whether you buy it now or you buy it at the end of November, you have until January 31st to return it, right? So take the time, enjoy it, and love it, and you will. This is, as you can see for yourself, a customer pick on hsn.com. People love this computer. One of the reasons why I think you guys love it so much and that I love using it so much, the Intel Pentium Gold. Bum, 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 bum. #1 processor company in the world. Great performance. Whether you're using this primarily as a work computer or a computer for play, you have smooth running apps, great multitasking, a nice long life battery on it. Intel high definition graphics. So whether you're playing games or you're watching movies or you're joining Adam at 11:30 tonight on Facebook for his live shopping event. I got all that right.
I'm very impressed.
Listen, I'm gonna be there. I'm telling you, I'm gonna be there. Whatever it is you do on your computer, you have a great graphics experience, you have a great visual experience. After a quick update from Adam, I want to prove some of this to you. So we're going to go into my computer, I'm going to show you the high definition webcam, I'm going to show you the multitasking, there's a lot of great things to see, and I want you to see them live after a quick update.
So here's what we need to tell you. The blue now is 65 left before it's sold out. So we'll be removing the blue from the set shortly. It is a last call going out on blue, mauve, silver, or the rose gold. Aaron mentioned the software suite that is included. That is going to come along with it. So please look inside the package for more details. Hundreds of dollars of extra value right there. And of course, out of the box with HP, you turn it on and you are ready and raring to go. It might be for you, it might be for your son who's going to college next year, or you might just want your own laptop so you can surf the net or send emails, you know, get busy with work or play. You can do it with this. This isn't an average laptop that we offer. This is one of the more best-in-class laptops because of the upgraded features like that bigger screen. And if you do look, you know, Aaron said it many years ago to me and it still rings true today. It is rarer to find the bigger screens. And when you do find them, they're pricey.
It is. I mean, just from a manufacturing standpoint, quite frankly, as I said, the #1 selling screen in America is not the 17-inch screen. It's the 15.6-inch screen, which is a great size screen. We sell a ton of them here. But the screen size that we find people really love to use is the 17-inch screen. So less 17-inch screens are manufactured, but it tends to be, especially at HSN, we tend to find that our customers love having the larger screen. Why? Why not? I mean, it's easier to see, it's easier to use when you have multiple windows open. Each of the windows can be larger, which certainly is makes it more useful to you. My computer is plugged into your television, so we're going to spend a minute. Hi, there's the webcam, HP TrueVision webcam. You can see it as such a crisp, vivid picture, even sort of when I'm waving, when I'm moving, I just kind of want to show there's no ghosting or trailing. It's an incredibly smooth experience. Now, just think about this for a minute. This is not a $1,500 computer, right? This is a less than $600 computer. However, we're using it right now to broadcast to about 95 million homes in America. That feed that you see right now is on our less than $600 computer, and it's good enough to broadcast into about 95 million homes that we're in. It's sort of extraordinary, you know, when you think about it for a minute. It's a lot of quality packed into one pretty darn affordable computer. if that were the only thing that the computer were doing, I think it would be pretty impressive. But I just want to point out, so I'm going to just take my finger here and move that screen all the way over to the side. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I have a total of 8 programs open right now. 8 programs. If you asked your computer to run 8 programs, would it have a fit? You know, would it stage a coup? Like what exactly would happen? All of these things running at one time, opening up, there's Facebook we've got open and running, the Microsoft Store, I've got Netflix down here, like just so many different things. And the computer is having no problem doing it all at one time. Why? Well, there's a couple of reasons. There's a lot of RAM in this computer. RAM is what allows your computer to, among other things, to multitask. So multitasking is something that's important for all of us. Even if you think to yourself, you might think, well, I don't open a lot of programs at one time. Your computer does do a lot of things at one time. For example, a lot of you are picking up Viper antivirus. Remember, tonight we have Viper antivirus that protects not only 8 PCs, but 8 PCs or I should really say, and in addition, Macs as well. So a total of 8 computers divided up between Macs and PCs, which is pretty darn cool, and that's something that's brand new. And my point is, you might be running your antivirus, you will be running your antivirus when you're running on your computer, right? So that's always one thing that's running. There's lots of different things that your computer has to do at one time, and having a lot of RAM is one of the things that makes all of that appear really seamless to me and you. So when we get to our computer, we don't have to worry about what it's doing, how it's doing it. We just know that it's quick, we know that it's responsive, we know that when we open Facebook, Facebook is there. When we send an email, that email goes out quickly. When we watch video, it streams beautifully. From the #1 manufacturer in America, from HP, with the #1 operating system in the world, of course, Windows 10. Great option for a lot of people tonight. I'm excited for all of you who are getting it. I think you'll really, really love the experience.
'Tis the season for offers though, right? Yeah. Deals and steals and fabulous opportunities. That's exactly what this is. So folks, we see you coming on in. If you want the beautiful blue, there's about 25 left now before it's sold out. Rose gold also getting limited as our second best seller. There is the mauve and we have the silver as well to go along with it. Out of the box, you can tell. You know, we spent a little bit of time talking about the individually tiled keys, the island-style keys, as Aaron was mentioning, the alphanumeric keys, the Oasis-style keys.
Island-style keys, the chiclet-style keys. You can just go on and on.
All the names. It really just amazing, though. Back illuminated, so even in pitch black, you're able to see exactly what you're doing. It feels good under the finger. It really does. It's a nice keyboard to work and operate from. Here's your speaker bar built in here, giving you sound where you need it, and powerful stereo sound. Aaron mentioned the latest 2019 Intel Pentium Gold processor is inside. Now, look, even though it's 17.3 inches, you look at it on a side profile, it's slim. I mean, it is, you know, back in the day, 17.3-inch laptops, you know, you wouldn't be able to hold them for long. Now they are so much lighter in terms of the weight, but that power and performance is amazing. And if you're gonna get a laptop, why not get one that gives you more screen real estate? You know, a lot of us still go back to our desktops and the big computer we had with the big tower, the CPU and everything. This is your new main computer at home. This is the one that maybe the whole family's, you know, gravitating towards this and everybody's downloading everything to this. With the power and performance and the specs that we're delivering, it can be your main PC.
Yeah, it absolutely can. I mean, it should be your main PC. When you've got a 17-inch, when you've got a touch screen with Intel inside, this is I think you'll find right now, if you're using your tablet a lot, you're using your phone a lot, because your computer just kind of cruddy. It's not quick.
Right.
It's not nimble. It's not. I think you'll find that you use your computer so much again. And a lot of us, we've upgraded our tablets or we've upgraded our phones, but the central hub of our home is our computer. We plug those other devices into our computer to update them and to sync them and to do those sort of things. So if you don't have a great computer, this is a great option for you. And I want to show you a really cool, one of the cool new things that's on Windows 10 is the ability to write and draw on the internet. So right. Basically on any web. This is your new web browser. It's called the Microsoft Edge. And one of the cool things you can do is you can pull up a little tool to write or to draw. So for example, we've been talking a bit about PC Mover. I'm going to show you what PC Mover does. PC Mover lets you take your old computer, so this is your old computer, so that's your old computer, and then your new computer, let's say you're buying the blue computer. So your new computer is over here, and then
very lifelike.
Yeah, it's extraordinary, isn't it? And with PC Mover, you take this little cable, you plug it into your old computer, and your new computer, and it moves all of your you hush.
It's never been clearer to me now.
Now listen, I'm gonna get on you at 11:30 tonight. I'm gonna watch your show, and I'm gonna say terrible things on Facebook about you if you don't behave over there right now. It'll move all your old files and your old movies and all of your programs and that from one computer to another. Now, I don't really have skill when it comes to, say, drawing, for example. No, I'm terrible at it. But the point here is, the cool thing about this is you can now write and draw and create online. You can edit on any web page. There is a highlighter in here, so you can highlight the FlexPay, we can highlight the price and all that kind of stuff. It's great if you're in taking classes online, on an online cohort, those kind of things. Great way to be able to share things online. The whole experience of touchscreen, frankly, just makes everything so much easier. I think it makes things more personal. I think it makes the computer experience more intuitive. You know, you see something you want to check out, you touch it. You don't have to be scared to mess something up, you know, with the right clicking or the left clicking. Look at down here, this is one of the programs that's built in. It's called Paint 3D. See how I'm sort of doing these little editing. That cool on three-dimensional objects. Yeah. It's crazy for me to think. I've been selling computers for, gosh, I think this is my 14th Christmas at HSN. To think, well, first of all, we simply 3-4 years ago we just didn't have the ability to do this kind of editing, and if we did, we were on a computer that was thousands and thousands of dollars.
Not $599.
Not $599. Certainly not.
I just want to quickly tell you before we say goodbye tonight that and I got to obviously get ready for the shopping party. Naturally. We are excited to do the 6 FlexPay. So anybody watching with any major credit or debit card, Visa, MasterCard, American Express, Discover, anybody who wants this laptop, we are doing FlexPay. So 6 payments of $100 plus tax. That's it. We send it to you right now. You get it immediately, so you can start using it. Or of course, put it under the tree if you so desire. If you do have an HSN branded credit card, you can do something else. It's called 12-month VIP financing. That brings the price down to $50. And of course you can always apply for that if you don't already have it. The things to consider are obviously Viper antivirus that Aaron mentioned, PC Mover that Aaron mentioned, all things that will make your experience complete and better. Aaron, having a new laptop is like a clean slate. It's a fresh start.
It's a fresh start. And if you have been thinking about a fresh start, we know there's a lot of computers to choose from. Why this computer? It has a bigger screen and it has a touch screen. Those are things that you'll love. Let's talk about the processor a little bit. In fact, we have some support that we're going to show you guys. We have a video we're going to show you on the processor and then a video that we're going to show you on the hard drive as well. There's a lot of superlatives built into this computer. It is the #1 processor brand in the world. It's the Intel processor. This is Intel Pentium Gold for smooth running apps, gaming, multitasking, whatever it is you do on your computer. Intel graphics, of course, give you great high definition video. Most of us stream on our computers. We watch movies on our computers and television shows on our computers. It's a pleasure with this processor built in. The storage on the computer, it's the most we've done this year on any computer. It's a full terabyte hard drive. Why is that important? Well, for downloading, for storing things. If you store movies, or you store music, or you store photos, you can store about 250 hours of high definition video, which is about 1,000 hours of standard definition video.
That's a lot.
It is a lot. 320,000, 1/3 of a million photos, 16,000 hours of music. So it's a lot of power in a package, again, that weighs just a little bit over 5 pounds.
It's very portable, very convenient. There's no doubt about it. So if you're looking to try it, we would love to get one out to you. It is a killer deal. Again, it wasn't supposed to be on tonight. Mr. Aaron Berger expected the day off today.
I did, and that didn't quite happen. It's been a great day, though. We had a great day.
It's only here because our today's special sold out, then the Arlo sold out, and so they wanted to bring to prime time an exceptional deal on a fabulous laptop, one of our most highly reviewed laptops as well, making a customer pick. Aaron, any kind of hints and tips right out of the box? The first thing I should do
is plug it in and turn it on, right? So
great advice.
Look, we're starting at the beginning. One of the nice things about Windows 10 is it walks you through the setup process really easily. So literally, you know, you get home, plug it in, turn it on, and it will walk you through connecting to your Wi-Fi. Oh, for example, this has Wi-Fi built in, of course. It's called a wireless AC. That's the latest version of wireless internet protocol. This also has Bluetooth built in.
Great.
So if you have any kind of earbuds or speakers, Bluetooth speakers, you'll be good to go there. What else? So Windows 10 walks you through the setup process. You know, you'll create a password, you'll connect to your Wi-Fi, you'll do those sort of things, and then you're really off and running very quickly. Remember, I'm looking, here we go, I'm looking for this. Look at that.
It won't come up.
We include about $492 in additional software. Don't throw this card away. When you get this card home, you've got all of your access codes on the back to download some really, really nice, really valuable software.
When are you back, Mr. Berger?
I'm back tomorrow morning with the Elise keyboard at 8 a.m.
I've heard you're a fabulous player.
Better than I am a drawer, that's for sure. Definitely a better musician than I am an artist.
So you've got a late night tonight. You've got that, and you're doing it at 11:30 again?
I don't know if you know this or not, but live show on Facebook with Adam Freeman, 11:30.
We're doing a shopping party.
Shopping party.
Find out what that is at 11:30 on HSN's Facebook page. Everybody's invited. I hope to see you there. On the way next, she's back. The amazing. It's Helen Keeney. Good night, everybody.
Everybody, I'm so excited you're joining us for Anthony Original Designs, a quarter of a century here at HSN, making beautiful clothes that fit everybody's body. Beautiful, luxurious fabrics, tailored